Have you ever had one of those days where everything seems to go wrong? You spill your coffee in the morning, miss the bus, and then someone says something rude. And suddenly, your whole mood is ruined. We've all been there. But what if you could act as if none of it affected you? Imagine moving through your day with calm confidence, no matter what happens. Sounds powerful, right? In this episode, we're going to explore that exact mindset. What it really means to act as if nothing affects you. And more importantly, we'll learn how to express this kind of attitude clearly and naturally in English. You might be wondering, what does staying calm have to do with learning English? Well, a lot actually. Speaking a new language can be stressful. You make mistakes. You forget words. People might not understand you right away, and that's okay. But if you can act as if nothing affects you, even when things go wrong, you'll build real confidence. You'll keep speaking. You'll keep trying. And you'll improve faster. In this episode, we'll explore expressions, vocabulary, and stories that help you stay strong, calm, and confident, all in English. So stay with me until the end. Let's learn how to act cool under pressure and sound cool while doing it. Let's start with the meaning. Act as if nothing affects you doesn't mean you don't feel anything. It means you don't show every emotion on the outside. You stay calm. You stay focused. You stay in control, even when you're frustrated, sad, or nervous. It's like saying, I'm not going to let this situation ruin my day. In English, we might also say, keep your cool, stay composed, or don't let it get to you. These are natural phrases we'll explore more later. But for now, just remember, acting like nothing affects you is not about ignoring problems. It's about controlling your reaction to them. In real life, English speakers don't usually say, I am acting like nothing affects me. That's a bit formal. Instead, we use more natural expressions like, I'm not going to let this bother me. I'll let it slide. It's not worth my energy. These phrases all carry the same message. I choose peace over drama. Learning to use expressions like these makes your English sound more relaxed and real, like someone who can handle life with confidence. Let me tell you a quick story. Years ago, I was teaching an English class, and one of my students came in soaking wet. It had started raining heavily on her way to class, and she didn't have an umbrella. I expected her to be upset, but she walked in smiling. She laughed and said, well, guess I got my shower early today. The whole class laughed with her. She didn't let the situation affect her mood. That small moment taught me something powerful. Your attitude is your choice, and choosing to stay positive, even in wet socks, can change your whole day. Sometimes people say things that annoy you. Maybe they correct your grammar in a rude way, or maybe they laugh when you make a mistake. It hurts. But acting as if nothing affects you means not giving them your energy. In English, we might say, let them talk. I'm not going to feed the drama. That's their problem, not mine. These phrases show emotional strength. They also teach you how to protect your peace in any language. One of the simplest and strongest things you can say in English is, I'm not bothered. It means, this doesn't upset me. British speakers especially love this phrase. You might hear, I'm not bothered, mate. It sounds calm, casual, and powerful. It tells the world, you can try to shake me, but I'm solid. Start using this phrase in small situations. If someone cuts in line or if you make a mistake while speaking, just say, "I'm not bothered," and mean it. Some people think staying calm means you're weak. That's not true at all. It takes a lot of strength to not react, especially when things are unfair or annoying. Think of it like this. Anyone can shout when they're angry, but it takes a strong person to stay quiet, take a breath, and respond with control. In English, this is called emotional intelligence, and when you speak with that kind of calm energy, people listen to you more. They trust you, and your English becomes more than just words. It becomes a reflection of who you are. There's a funny and very useful expression in English, like water off a duck's back. It means when someone says something mean or critical, it doesn't stick. It just rolls off you like water rolling off a duck. This is a great phrase to use when someone tries to get under your skin. For example, "They complained about my accent, but honestly, it was water off a duck's back." You can use this expression anytime you want to show that something didn't affect you at all. Have you ever noticed that some people want a reaction? Maybe they say something to test you or push your buttons. The best thing you can do? Stay cool. In English, a calm response could be something like, "All right. Okay, that's your opinion." Or simply, "No response at all." Silence can be powerful. It shows you're not playing their game, and your English becomes even stronger when you communicate not just with words, but with calm presence. You can't control everything in life. Things will happen. People will say what they say. But your reaction, that's your power. In English, we often say, "You can't control the waves, but you can learn to surf." I love that image. Life throws waves at us, challenges, stress, confusion, but we can choose how to ride them. And acting like nothing affects you is a kind of surfing. You learn to move with the energy, not fight against it. It's not just your words that show confidence, it's also your body. Even if you're nervous inside, you can act calm on the outside. Take a breath, stand tall, smile gently, make eye contact. In English, we say, "Fake it till you make it." It means, act confident, even before you feel confident. And soon, it becomes real. Your English will sound better too, because your voice will reflect your calm energy. If you watch movies or listen to native speakers, you'll notice how often they use short, relaxed phrases to show they're not affected. Things like, "Whatever," "It is what it is," "No big deal." These are everyday expressions that say a lot with very few words. They help you sound natural and confident without trying too hard. Try listening for these in real conversations or shows, and practice using them when the moment fits. One of the best ways to show that nothing affects you is with a little humor. When something goes wrong, laugh. When you make a mistake, smile and say something like, "Classic me." Or if someone makes fun of you, joke back with kindness. Humor takes away their power. It turns the moment around. In English, humor is a sign of confidence. It shows that you're comfortable with yourself, and that's a powerful message. Sometimes the hardest critic is not other people, it's yourself. You make a mistake in English and think, "Ugh, I'm so stupid." But wait, that's the moment to act as if nothing affects you, not even your own thoughts. Talk to yourself kindly. Say things like, "It's okay, I'm learning." Everyone makes mistakes. I'll get it next time. In English, this is called self-talk, And learning positive self-talk in English builds not just your language, but your mindset too. So how can you actually practice acting like nothing affects you? Start small. When someone bumps into you on the street, smile and move on. When someone interrupts your English, stay calm and keep going. And when you feel embarrassed, pause, take a breath, and remind yourself, I've got this. You can even say it in English out loud, I'm not letting this get to me. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Let's say you have a job interview in English. You're nervous, your heart is racing. But remember this, if you act calm, even if you're shaking inside, people will feel that energy. You can say things like, I'm happy to be here, even with a smile. You can pause before you answer and say, let me think about that. These are calm, confident moves. They show maturity. And even if you're not perfect, the impression you leave is strong. At first, acting like nothing affects you might feel fake, but over time, it becomes part of your personality. You stop reacting to every little thing. You start focusing on what really matters, and your English reflects that change. You speak slower. You sound more sure of yourself. You become the kind of person others want to listen to, not because you speak perfect English, but because you speak with calm power. Let me leave you with one more story. I had a student who gave a big presentation in class. Halfway through, the computer froze. The screen went black. The room went silent. But he didn't panic. He smiled, looked at the class, and said, technology, always testing us. Everyone laughed. He continued speaking from memory. And you know what? That moment made his presentation unforgettable. He acted like nothing affected him, and that made all the difference. So, now it's your turn. The next time something goes wrong, what will you do? Will you panic, or will you pause and act as if nothing affects you? This mindset is not just for English, it's for life. But when you practice it in English, you grow twice as fast. You learn to stay calm, speak clearly, and show up with confidence. That's what this episode is really about. Not just words, but strength. So next time life tries to shake you, smile, take a deep breath, and say in perfect English, I'm not bothered. You've got this.